Hi folks, this is Uli with Into Ordnance and Royal Tiger Imports. I received a lot of questions from you and you asked me, hey guys, would it be possible to do videos about the Yugo guns you imported? And this video tells you a little bit about the Yugo guns, shows you the conditions, and I want to give you a little bit of history about these guns. So most of the German equipment, which was basically in Yugoslavia, that came from the southern front. So basically all the German guns which were collected in Italy and in Austria were shipped to Tito, who was the president of Yugoslavia at that time and ruled Yugoslavia for a long period of time. They basically put them into their workshops and factories, refurbished them and put them into storage. You know, there were MG34s, MG42s, MP44s, you name it, K98s. But most of the K98s, actually, they were refurbished, and what they did, they took them apart, they took all the German markings off, and they put their Yugo stamp on top of the receiver. Another interesting feature is that the Germans had the serial numbers on the left side of the receiver. When the Yugos refurbed them, they basically took the serial number off and put a new serial number on the right side of the receiver. Also, the serial number of the bolt, the Germans stamped them at the stem of the bolt, and the Yugos, what they did, they put them actually on the bolt handle. Some interesting features I'm going to show you later on in the detailed description of the K98s. But anyways, so I was amazed actually that we found all these guns in Ethiopia. So they had basically piles and piles of guns, which I show you pictures about, just stacked up, I would say about 12, 14 feet high. And each pile of guns would, I say, about 800 to 1,000 guns. And they stacked them simply up, and they were basically there for decades, full of dust and mouse poop and bird poop, and you won't believe it. Like I said, I show you pictures in this video so you can see the storage conditions. Anyway, so we got them here, we cleaned them up, and actually some came out really, really nice. And the good part is that the part in Ethiopia where the guns were stored is actually very, very arid. It means dry, and there is no humidity, so the guns actually are in very, very good shape for the age and storage conditions considered. Yeah, let me go and show you now the guns. Stand by, I will switch the camera and you will see what we exactly have. Here we go, here are the guns in detail. So let me start with the German refurb K98, which we have here on top. As you can see, the serial number is on the right side of the receiver, and the gun is still a little bit dirty. It needs to be cleaned up more. I just wiped it down with oil to do this video for you guys, but actually this gun will clean up very, very nicely. So it had all the German features. It has a German stock. It has the intermediate lower and upper ring. And of course, all our K98s and M48s, they come with a side hood. So again, here we go, typical K98 refurbed in Yugoslavia. And I will show you later on the top of the gun so you can see all the details. This gun I'm going to show you now is very interesting. The Yugos called it an M24 52. And it's basically, it's a VZ24, which the Yugos probably put together from parts they had and made it basically for export. This gun has a large ring receiver, so it's a standard Mauser receiver. And as you can see, it has a German style stock. And yeah, it's a very interesting gun. Also, I'm going to show you later on the top part of the receiver so you can see exactly what's going on. The next gun is the Yugo M48. As you can see, the serial number on the bolt handle and the serial number on the right side of the receiver. It's a typical M48, and the stock is a little bit more clumsy than the Mauser stock, the K98 Mauser stock. And I guess they use their own features to make it a little bit different than the original Mauser. next one is an M24-47. Has, like the M48, the small ring receiver. So the receiver is a little bit shorter than of a standard Mauser, and that's, I guess, the main difference. This one is in fairly nice shape. I would call it a hand select. And I guess the only difference really between the M48 and the M24-47 is the lower ring and the upper ring, as you can see. And of course the springs which hold the rings. Plus it has a straight bolt handle compared to the bent bolt handle of the M48. This one here is also an M24-47 in really nice shape. I would call this also Hand Select Plus. See the different lower and upper ring, the different springs. And folks, I don't know if you knew this, the difference between an M48 and an M48A is simply the stamped magazine. The M48 has a machined and milled magazine, and the M48A has a stamped magazine. Let me turn over the guns and show you all the details from the other side. Stand by, please. Okay, folks, here we go. There we can see now the left side of the guns, and I will also show you the top side of the guns. Let's start again with the Mauser. This one is interesting. I don't know what this TR137 means, but it's definitely not the serial number. The serial number is on the other side. But it appears to me that was a really early conversion, because normally the Yugo state logo is much larger on the receiver. We test these guns. It means we make sure that the firing pin works, safety works, and we pull the barrels through so you can be sure that you can shoot them. Again, this gun is still dirty. We just wiped it down with oil. Next one is the M24-52. There's all the features of the VZ-24 mate when Germany took over the Czech Republic in 1938, has a laminated stock. All these features, and I can only imagine that these were leftover parts which simply were shipped to Yugo, and the Yugos, they put them together, because it's a large ring Mauser. It's not the small ring Mauser like the M48 and M24-47. So here we go. Here are the markings. We only have maybe 15 of these available, so the quantity is really small, and the condition is actually fairly nice. Next one is the M48. This particular one has no markings on top. Normally they have the Yugo crest, but that might have been made for export. That's why I don't have the Yugo crest on top. Next fire I'm going to show you is the M24-47. Again, a TR137, not a serial number. It's actually the same code like on the Mauser, so it's probably a refurb factory, a code for the factory. That's what I would assume. And folks, again, you know, the M24-47 and the M48, these are all small ring Mausers. The action is actually shorter than of a standard one. And last but not least, another M24 47. Also fairly nice condition gun. Euro crest. Hey folks, I hope you enjoyed this little presentation, and if you have any questions, we're always here for you. Please call us or email us, and you have my personal email, which is uli, uli@ioinc.us. I'm always there for you guys, or you can hit us up over social media, Facebook, and we're more than happy to answer any questions. Again, thank you for watching my channel. As always, God bless, and God bless America.